Had any regrets or second thoughts about, well, if I'd have known it was going to be like this, I would have probably made a different pick?
Never. You know, when I was going through the process of trying to decide whether to stay or leave, I prayed about it, and I made a decision and I went with it. And I feel like I made the right decision, but we could go, we couldn't. We could go into this year and not win a game, and things could be just terrible. But and I could look back on it and have a lot of regrets. I don't know. I don't know how the season's going to go, but I've never regretted coming back to Georgia and finishing my career out here.
Or even signing with Georgia in the first place. That's never been a cross your mind that I would have done something.
I think my first 2 years here, there definitely that. After I made my decision, there never has been.
Several offensive linemen graduated, so you got some new guys on the line. Are you looking at spring as a chance to really gel with them going into summer and fall camp? Or?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities up there for guys to kind of earn positions. I don't know if after we exit spring if those will be set in stone, but you think of guys like Pike and Kublano and Watts. Some of those guard positions are open for grabs, and a lot of guys are going to be competing with them. We have a lot of guys with experience. They've been in a weight program. They've been here, so they know the system, and they're competing. A lot of those guys don't have much time left, so they're going to be kind of interchanging guys up there, and I'm sure the coaches will have an idea as we leave spring what their starting lineup is and what fits best with who next to who. But it will be interesting. I think that's the point of spring. You kind of fit guys in different positions, see how they fit, and focus on mechanics. I think that's a part of spring.
Also, assuming Keith Marshall does stay on track and is healthy to start the season, you've got Gurley and Marshall back there with you. How much does that mean to have some experienced running backs like that to kind of go into your first year as a full-time starter?
It's awesome. I think just as far as, like you said, having two guys, and then apparently these two guys that we got coming in are pretty big studs from what I hear. So it's you never can really have too much depth as you see at that position. I hope teams focus, and I hope they put 8 in the box and focus on stopping the run, because we got a lot of talent and a lot of weapons outside too.
Because conversely, you have a lot of senior wide receivers. You've got Chris Conley coming back, Michael Bennett. You've been playing with these guys just as long as you've been here for 4 or 5 years. So do you feel like there's no transition period for you guys? You're already on the ball? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we don't. I feel like there really isn't a connection that is being missed. We've been throwing already. Working on our timing and stuff like that for several weeks. So it starts now. It's not something that you start in the spring or you even start in the summer. And like you said, Mike and Conley was a year after me, but a lot of these guys I've been working with the twos from our younger days here. And so, we'll continue to work on different routes and stuff, but for the overall aspect and the big picture of our core group of receivers, we do have great timing.
What's your focus